Good afternoon. Hope you're all well. Just doing a quick update. I did an update week before last and this week. 2 updates in a month. Getting a bit ahead of myself here. Just finishing off a beer from David at DTS Brewing, 1953. It is oatmeal stout. I've got a review to go up. Nice beer, David. Nice, very nice. What's been going on? No major purchases this month. A few bits and bobs on the house that I need to sort out, so I ain't bought anything. The last brew I did was the black IPA, so that's ready to go into secondary. So it is secondary, ready to go into a keg. So if I don't get, well, I'm not going to get done today. I'm going to have to go with pants. But I'll go into keg tomorrow, let it condition for a few days, then stick it on the tap, and that should be 6 kegs filled with beer. But I've got the Vacant Gesture, which was what I brewed was pants. Still drinking it. It's got better, but it's not what I expected. I think I've messed up somewhere along the line. Hobgoblin Gold version 2, they should be running low. So I'm trying to drink them, so I've got some free kegs. So I've got the black IPA to go into there. I also said, I think last week, the last update, that I wanted to up me brewing game. I brew the same beers over and over again. Don't get me wrong, I don't like them. I should really put my hand in the pocket, spend a few pennies, and do some different brews completely. So the last one I did was with the black IPA, which is the normal IPA, just a bit black. I've just done a brew today, which is it's Saturday today, 22nd, 23rd of February. So done a brew today, and I've brewed. I forgot what I brewed now. A Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. First time I tried it, brewed it. I hadn't even tried it before. Brew day wasn't too bad. It was a 6 hour brew day, but it was a 90-minute boil. Numbers, didn't even numbers at all. Not last brew I did, brew before that, I had a trouble with the mash. I ended up taking the grains out, mixing some rice hulls in, sticking it all back in, and doing a brew. This time, I thought, right, you're not catching me out this time. I put 200 grams of rice hulls in the grains. Put it all in, did it all right, bob on. Went to do a sparge. Went a bit too quick. Sparge was a bit too quick. So I ended up sparging it all. Then, once I'm trying to bring it up to boil, I still had the mash, the grains on top of the grain finder, and I just siphoned some of the beer out, probably about 6-7 litres, maybe more, and just sparged it again while bringing it up to boil. Dropped the temperature a little bit, thinking that if I've missed all the sugars at the first time with the water, I'm surely going to catch them this time. So, fingers crossed it works. But the figures that I got, it's the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale clone. I can't remember what book it's out of. Figures I've got. My original gravity was 1043. 1043. So I've got the recipes in the book, transferred it to the grain finder app, and that gave me a different gravity of 1049. I thought, oh, that's 6 points difference. So I've lost 6 points. I thought, I'll just go and check in the book. And the book said 1052. So, and 9 points adrift from the original gravity. But I've got 24 litres in the fermenter. And the start pre-boil was 31 litres. And that's the most I've had in there. So, I don't know if I've messed up somewhere along the line. Got too much in. I could have boiled a few more off. Normally, if I get, say, 15 litres of sparge water, 15 litres of mash. I maybe add a quarter of a litre, half a litre on each. So when I'm going to do me mash, I let some of it run out onto the floor first to clear any rubbish that's in the pipes and put it in. Same again when I go to chill it all down. I'll put the pump on, out of the contact floor chiller, onto the floor, get rid of some of it, then I put it back in, so I don't want it all mixing in. So I might have gained a few, well, maybe a litre, 2 litres. But fingers crossed, that'll turn out. So Sierra and the Marder Pale Ale, so what I'll probably do, like if I can buy it, find a bottle somewhere, I'll do a comparison to mine. So, but looking at what I'll put into fermenter, it looks quite dark. So, what I had to adjust. It was pale malt. It should have used caramel malt, but I thought it had some caramel for some reason. But I didn't have a crystal, so I had to put crystal in instead. USO 5, Cross Maloof, their version of USO 5, pale hops and Cascade. So everything was right. Different variations of the USO 5, but the crystal and the caramel, which was adjusted. But fingers crossed, it comes out alright. It tastes alright, I'm not bothered. Next brew planned, going to looked in the book. I think I'll try some different ones. Going to brew the Belgian Blonde. So looked in the book, ordered some grains. So I've got Pilsner malt, Cara Vienna, and Cara Munich 1. Never had the Cara Munich, never had the Cara Vienna before. Pilsner malt, I bought 4 kilos, it should have had 6 kilos. I thought it had some in my grains, but I didn't. I got some lager malt, but I think I'll just leave it at the 4 kilos. And that, and I even took the stitching out of my pocket. I bought some different yeast. I always told myself I wasn't going to buy any of this kind of yeast, because I was too frightened to use it, just in case it didn't work. It's Y yeast. The 1388 Belgian Strong Ale yeast, one of them smack packs. I'm always concerned that you smack it and it doesn't agitate it, but it work. £7 for a packet of yeast. No wonder I buy dry yeast. But I thought, well, I can't always be tight from Yorkshire. But like I say, I had to pick the cotton out of my trousers pocket so I can get my hands in my pocket to get the money out to buy one of these. So, and so that's a Belgian triple Belgian blonde I'm going to do. But what I'm thinking of doing was, I'll say £7 for a packet of bloody yeast. I mean, what I'm thinking of doing is, I'm useless at trying to save the yeast and do it and use it on my next brew. So the plan is to brew with this. Once I've brewed with it, transfer it into the keg, save the yeast cake in a semi-large jar, then use the yeast cake on my next brew. And maybe just use, it's the last one, Cara Munich and the Cara Vienna left, and just use pale malt and do a brew of that. Then it brings the yeast down to the £3. But don't know how you guys can buy all these all the time. I wanted the different version. I wanted the White Labs. They don't do this version, the White Labs. I thought I'll give it a go, but still I was scared to use it for a smack pack. Plus digging into your pockets. But that's it. So that's my next brew. So I've got the black IPA in the shed. Got this Shapes and yet I've only had half of that. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, it's in there. Then it won't be this week, it'll be a week, 2 weeks. I'll get that brewed. Then hopefully by the time it's brewed, I can save the yeast cake. But so like I say, I'm used to start trying to save the yeast. I tried it before a couple of times and I just don't save it. I don't get now. I end up with 15 million jars on there trying to save it. Anyway, It's nearly 10 minutes long. I've waffled on about all sorts, so I'll catch you all soon. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers!